Hi everybody, this is Kevin and welcome back to another video. And today I would like to share my thoughts on the whole ReviewTechUSA fiasco, as well as some more thoughts on the big time content creators and why I think it is a horrible idea to pursue content creation as a career. It all goes down the same path. You know, it's just time and time again, you see these longtime YouTubers who have been very successful, and then their career implodes, or they have some sort of controversy, or whatever. It just happens over and over again. So, you know, you're probably wondering, watching this video, saying, "Oh, Kevin, aren't you a content creator as well?" No, I am not a content creator. I am a video maker, and I make whatever videos I want. This one being one of them, of course. But for those who don't know, ReviewTechUSA, his real name is Rich, I don't know, Richard, whatever. He decided to delete his entire channel this past Friday. His channel, which he started back in 2008, millions of subscribers, over 4,000 videos. He decided to delete the channel. And that's just an insane thing to do. Archives of so much stuff, you know, of which I think was good at one point. I think people really looked up to this man. But he just went down a whole downward spiral ever since 2016. You can look at that as the flashpoint where he developed a severe case of TDS, and I don't think it's gone away. Many such cases, might I add. But, you know, I guess around there he maybe started doing the streams. He created a whole second channel just for the streams, which he's still going on that, feuding with DSP of all people, Darkside Phil. He's another one I'll try to talk about later on in the video. But, I heard in one of the recent streams after he deleted the channel that he felt great, and, you know, he was only making like $600, $800 a month now anyway, so it's no big deal. To which, dude, $600, $800 a month extra? I'll take it. I mean, come on. Like, I wish I was at the point where I could just do bullshit videos like this and make $600, $800 a month extra from what I make at my real job. Which, I really can't even imagine being a middle-aged man in your 40s sitting doing streams for hours, e-begging for super chats as you're a living, and this guy has a wife and kids too. I mean, I think it's kind of pathetic, honestly. Like, it's cool if it's a side hustle, you know, just stream a couple games here and there and have a real job, but to sit there and, you know, some of the people talking shit in the super chats are no doubt teenagers or just professional shit posters. To be a middle-aged man argue with them is honestly pathetic. But anyway, so, you know, this is a guy, ReviewTechUSA, who did all sorts of videos throughout his career, eventually turned into, I guess, the leftist version of the quartering, which I'm no fan of the quartering myself, but let's just face it, that's kind of what he did. He'd read the articles and whatever, but around the 2016 era, he went down this downward spiral where he would feud with everyone, including the quartering, Keemstar, Kino Casino, Darkside Phil, which, dude, feuding with Darkside Phil is just punching down in the biggest kind of way. Darkside Phil is another one who's just hanging on, and I think just supported by the fact that he has people making fun of him, watching his streams just to make the... Like, there is a dude on YouTube who makes videos basically summarizing DSP's streams. It's like, that's kind of pathetic, too. I mean, DSP, he's another guy who turned streaming video games into, I guess, a career where he has to stream multiple times a day for hours on end to get by, which at that point, you'll make more money working at McDonald's. Do a double shift at McDonald's, bro. Like, I guarantee you'll actually be happier because, like, video games are supposed to be fun, man. How are we turning video games into, I gotta stream the new game to get the super chats to make money? It's like, my God. And then you search their names on YouTube, and all you see now for ReviewTechUSA are people doing the 2-hour-long documentaries, the downfall of a YouTube legend, ReviewTechUSA. And same goes for DSP, which, you know, again, DSP has been a lolcow his entire life. I remember years ago, he did that one video where he was talking about Final Fantasy 13-2. And it wasn't supposed to be a funny video. I think it was supposed to be serious. But in the background of the video, all you hear is the fire alarm blaring. DSP's making excuses for that. Oh, this happens every day in the apartment complex. I have the towel underneath the door to stop the noise. And he's still trying to give, like, what he thought to be an in-depth analysis on Final Fantasy 13-2. And it turned into be, like, comedic gold on YouTube. It's one of the most highest viewed videos about him. just as for a general topic, not talking about his failure of a career. The famous jerking off on stream video, which, the camera's on? Like, how retarded do you have to be to jerk off on stream? I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous. Now, I'd like to go back to the main point of this video, and that's the fact that it doesn't matter if you're a big or a small-time YouTuber, because you're always trying to climb that mountain. And at some point, you're going to reach the highest peak of the mountain, and it's just a matter of what you do from there, because what's going to happen is you're either going to remain stagnant or you're going to start collapsing. And there's a number of factors with that. It's, returning viewers just don't find you interesting anymore, so they stop watching. You don't get recommended in the algorithm. You're not on the homepage anymore. It happens. It happens to me. Like, for an example, my highest viewed video on the channel isn't even me. It's a clip of the Stranger of Paradise trailer where I trimmed it down from 2 minutes to 50 some odd seconds of Jack saying chaos. That's the highest viewed video on the channel. I wish it was me talking about some nonsense like this, but that's what the people wanted to watch. And it's all about where you go from there. Do you chase after the algorithm and make videos about things you have no interest in just to chase after it and try to get the views and the money and whatever else? Or do you lash out at other creators like Rich did, starting all these feuds? I mean, it's crazy, man. That's why I think it is a horrible idea to pursue a career in content creation, because you're going to fall from the high peak of the mountain at some point. And as a real life example, let's just say you're working at the grocery store stocking shelves and you start at making $15 an hour, and a year passes, you get a raise. Let's say you're making $20 an hour. Oh, look at that, I'm getting a $5 raise. Next year I should be making $25 an hour, right? But then your boss pulls you aside and says, we're not doing so good. How about we give you a demotion? You're going to go back to making $15 an hour. That doesn't happen, at least not in my career, where they give you a demotion like that. Whereas that does happen if you make videos on YouTube or you stream. You're not getting as many views. You're not getting as many super chats. That happens. And so, going back to my example with DSP again, the dude's struggling doing like almost 10 hours of streams a day. You could do a 10-hour shift at McDonald's and make even more money. So I don't know what the hell that guy's doing, but at a certain point, I guess you're stuck in your routine and you can't really break free from it. But yeah, just some closing thoughts here at the end. I don't even feel bad about ReviewTechUSA. I actually find it kind of funny because it's just like, how do you fuck up this bad? And it's not my problem. This is Rich's problem to figure out and try and salvage it. I highly doubt he's going to. In fact, I think he's going to make it worse. It's going to be even more of a downward spiral. And it makes me think, whenever I'm having a bad day or I think my life sucks, I gotta look at this guy or DSP, both middle-aged men in their 40s. I think both of them are in their 40s. Complete fuck-ups in life. Like, what are you doing, bro? At least I have a stable job. I have a comfortable home. I mean, my life is great compared to them. And it's kind of funny to look at it from that point of view. And this is what full-time content creation does to a motherfucker. And EDrama. It completely destroys them. And I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I haven't really watched many of his videos if he's like an alcoholic or a drug addict or something as well, because you gotta cope somehow, I suppose. But, if I could offer any last piece of advice to my fellow content creators watching this here video, remember, I am not a content creator. At least I don't think of myself as one. I mean, I make videos, but they're kind of low effort. I mean, after this is done, I'm going to add some background music. There might be some stuff I got to cut out because, that's too edgy. I can't include that. We already talked about Trump derangement syndrome. Which that's not even edgy, but if you take any kind of side nowadays, no, especially with the fucking leftists, my god, man, if you can agree with a leftist 99% of the time, and one thing you disagree with, cancel him. Like, you saw what happened with Asmongold, right? That was last week. I don't even really, because Asmongold, I don't watch his streams on Twitch. I'll see his videos in the feed, and I do watch them occasionally because I do find him entertaining. Asmongold is like a good old boy. He really is. He tells it like it is. He doesn't pull any punches. I respect Asmongold. But he said something weighing in on the whole Israel-Gaza war or Palestine. It's not even Palestine. It's Israel and Hamas, right? I don't even fucking know what's going on there. But he weighed in and basically said that, you know, the culture's inferior over there, which in a way, it fucking is. I mean, let's be honest. I'd rather live in the United States of America than the Gaza Strip and deal with the constant battle of the unholy land, which has been going on for the thousands of years. And you got that other guy, Hassan, who he can say whatever the fuck he wants, and he's no Hassan Isabah, let me tell you. He wishes. Why would he fight Sam Hyde? That's the main question. But yeah, Asmongold gets a 14-day suspension from Twitch, and he's gotta apologize. Never fucking apologize. If you believe something, you gotta stick to your gun, and don't fucking apologize. Like that's the worst thing to do. Which I know that's a completely different topic from what we started here, but that's where we go on this channel. So yeah, Asmongold, totally respect him. I don't really, actually, his apology, you know, I guess he kind of has to do it at a certain point because of how he's even more popular than this Jamoke ReviewTechUSA. But at the end of the day, with a fucking shit lib, I mean, look at J.K. Rowling. She's a fucking leftist too. Writes Harry Potter. And, you know, she says something against the transgenders, and oh no, we gotta cancel the bitch. Like, fuck you. J.K. Rowling's right. I mean, she agrees with you with 99% of everything else, but has one disagreement, and can't have that. The tolerant left, am I right? So, to end this video, we're gonna hopefully do a funky dance if Trump wins on November 5th. I will be voting, and if Rich finds this video, he'll be triggered by my ending there. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and stay tuned for whatever nonsense I put together next time. So thanks guys, have a great day, and peace out.
99.